Hello viewers, in this video I will try to discuss about a short story written by Gurdial Singh, and the title of the short story is A Season of No Return. The short story A Season of No Return, it is authored by an Indian Punjabi writer and novelist Gurdial Singh Rahi. Gurdial Singh Rahi was born in 1933 and died in 2016. He had started his literary career in 1957 with a short story called Bhagwan Wale. Then he became to known as a novelist when he published the novel Marhi Da Deva in 1964. Subsequently, the novel was later adapted into the Punjabi film Marhi Da Deva in 1989, and it was also directed by Surinder Singh. Later, his novel Anhe Ghore Da Dan was also made into a film of the same name in 2011 by director Gurvinder Singh. Moreover, Singh was honored with the Padma Shri in 1998 and Gyanpith Award in 1999. Singh had started his literary career in 1957 with a short story Bhagwan Wale, and it was published in Panji Darya, and it was a magazine edited by Mohan Singh. His later stories were also published in Prit Lari, edited by Gurbaksh Singh, and his major literary works include Marhi Da Deva, which had also established his reputation as a novelist. Singh had also written 4 different versions of the novel over the course of 4 years before he had decided to publish the fourth and final one in 1964. The various characters Singh had portrayed in the novel were recreations of real life people woven into a fictitious storyline, and it was translated into English by Sahitya Academy as The Last Flicker. If we talk about his another works, Singh's other notable works include the novels like Anho, it was published in 1966, Adh, Chanani Raat, 1972, Anhe Ghore Da Dan, 1976, and Parsa, 1991, and his collection of short stories include Sagi Phool, 1962, Kutta Te Admi, 1971, Begana Pin, 1985, and Karir Di Dhingri, which was published in 1991. And his autobiography, he had also written autobiographies, and it includes Nin Metia, 1999, and Doje Dehi, 2000. And it was published in 2 parts. The novels Adh Chandani Raat and Parsa have been translated into English as Night of the Half Moon. It was published by Macmillan, and Parsa by National Book Trust, respectively. Gurdial Singh's favorite works, it includes Leo Tolstoy's Anna Karenina and Irving Stone's Lust for Life and John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, Fanisar Nath Renu's Maila Achal, Prem Chand's Godan, and Yashpal's Divya. Now, let's try to know about the short story A Season of No Return. A Season of No Return, this is a story about a mother and her relationship with her son and daughter-in-law. Through this work, the literature has also endeavored to depict the loneliness and entrapment of a mother after coming to stay with her son and daughter-in-law in a foreign land. In addition to that, the story has also tried to explore the mother-son relationship after marriage of a son. As son grows up, the son often tries to embrace life in his own terms. Likewise, in this short story also, a son called Santosh, he had married a foreign girl, and he had been living in Canada. So this short story tries to depict the mentality or depict the circumstance or perspective of a mother when when her son is married with a foreign lady in a foreign land. Actually, in addition to what I have said, here the writer has also tried to delineate how a son always tries to care mother as a duty or as fundamental obligation, but not out of love. On the other hand, if we talk about a mother's love for her son is always unconditional, and it is pure love, and there is nothing else. If we talk about Other things, then the writer has also tried to limit the differences between urban and rural lifestyle uh, through various episodes of the short story. Broadly speaking, in the short story, the mother name was Kori. Kori was a Punjabi woman, and she had been living in Punjab with her husband and first son and daughter-in-law. Actually, Kori had two sons. One name was first name was Santosh, and other was Gyanam. And one day, Kori went to stay with her son Santosh, and he is an engineer, and he had informed that he had been married in Canada, and his wife or their daughter-in-law was a professor in Canada. Kori's two sons, Gyana and Santosh, they were living happily in the Indian village. But later, as they grew up, they persuaded their own life's goal. Gyana had also married, but he lived with his parents in Punjab. But Santosh, as I have told you, Santosh had married a foreign girl in Canada, and he came back to his home to take his parents to Canada for some time. But his father refused, and mother decided to go at the request of uh, Gyana. But after reaching Canada, Corey began to speculate about daughter-in-law, uh, what kind of treatment she could get from her daughter-in-law or from her son in a foreign land. So that kinds of all things she had been thinking inside her brain. But despite her speculations, her daughter-in-law treats her with great respect, devotion, and care. She works as a professor in university, but after staying some days in Canada, uh, Corey had felt that she did not belong in that place. Despite having everything, Corey felt as alienated and isolated in Canada or in her son and daughter-in-law's home. She often urged to go back to her native land in Punjab and live with her husband by working in agricultural field. Even her own son wants to send her back to India only if her health is not well. Otherwise, he does not care. As a matter of fact, though Corey had everything as a mother could ask for, but she was still unhappy and dejected from her son and daughter in law. And it may occur because she has not been connected to her daughter in law by heart, as her daughter in law has been brought up in an another land, in a another culture. In other words, Corey does not want to live a mechanical or robotical urban life. She wants to live a peaceful, happy, content village or rural life as she had been living for decades. Nevertheless, this short story it has also tried to explore the psychological changes that often result from the unequal interaction between the village and the town. In the story, I have already told you a character Corey comes to live with her son to help her daughter-in-law through her period of confinement. Besides, in utter defiance of stereotypical characterization, her son Santok as well as daughter-in-law they have been taking care of their mother in a great way, and both have been more than willing to perform their duty. Moreover, Corey was not comfortable with herself despite having all the comforts of the world. Santok and his wife also attend to her physical needs, including the minor ones. But despite having all the advantages, all the opportunities, and all the luxuries, she was not happy. She was nostalgic. She was remembering her old days of Punjab. That's why she often wants to go back to her own native land. Despite it, they are diametrically oblivious to her deeper emotional needs. Means, though Santosh was very happy, though he and his wife respected and cared Corey, but they had failed to see the emotional needs of her mother, Corey, of their mother, Corey. So Consequently, Corey felt trapped in a circular motion of life in urban Canada. But later, after so many attempts, she had decided to go back to her own native land. And at the end of the short story, she went back to her own native land. And after reaching to her own place, she became very jubilant. She was utterly delightful. So in that way, it ends. Thank you so much.